Hello and welcome. Today we've got something simple for you. So sit down, stick around, and enjoy. Now that's a cool toy. Hello and welcome to another Transformers review. Yes, the summer is heating up. It's heating up. And Transformers are all over the place right now. We're heading towards the 30th anniversary next year. And new Transformers are coming out on the pegs all the time. And this is what we're going to review today. The new Combiner Ruination. So the 5 bots that together merge and form Ruination. So, Generations Ruination. So sit down, stick around, and as always, enjoy. So here we go, the review of the Ruination set. First off, I don't really get why they're calling this guy Ruination. Okay, I kind of understand, okay, he's a recolor of Bruticus. So recolor Bruticus in other toy lines was known as Ruination. But I just don't know, Ruination, it's like, it's a Decepticon name. It doesn't really work for the Autobots. It's like, you know, like, Autobot Ruination. Like, I don't know, I get it. Autobot Ruination. Like, ugh, it's Autobot Defender Ruination. It just doesn't make sense. The name's just too evil. It's ruin. It's Ruination. Anyways. Part of the Wreckers group, which is kind of neat that they're bringing the Wreckers into the Generations line, or at least mention of them, I should say. So Impactor here is our first guy, our first part of Ruination. And on the side here you see Ruination's picture, and it's part 1 of 5. Builds a giant robot. We got our second guy here, which is Topspin. Which is meant to look like the, not really to look exactly like him, but meant to kind of mimic the original G1 Topspin, which is kind of cool. There's the back. And we've got our third guy here, which is Whirl, who you'll recognize from the Generation 1 Whirl, the deluxe helicopter. That shiny eye like Shockwave. There's a Whirl. Then we have Roadbuster, which actually probably has the coolest box art of the gang. Roadbuster. So yeah, again, another G1 name. The other deluxe Autobot. From the original G1 line, which was Roadbuster, it was Whirl and Roadbuster. So we get them both in this line. Another Wrecker. And last and certainly not least, we get the other jump starter. Like Topspin, we get Twin Twist. There's Twin Twist. Yeah. Look at that gun. Look at that twin twist gun. Awesome. Very cool. Alright, so let's open these guys and see what they look like. Alright, so here they are. Here's the first guy here, Roadbuster, who looks pretty friggin' cool, if you ask me. Actually looks cooler than Swindle did. I especially like the blue accents, and the blue accents are on all these guys. And since like Autobot blue is my favorite color, I'm always going to be a huge supporter of it as much as possible. All these guys come with like the standard gun, well, not all of them, but Some of them come with a standard weapon, such as this. But they all have a gimmick gun. Like this thing here. Where you basically like move it and it does stuff. See, like it grabs here, it's like a claw. Right? They all have this, like all of them. They all have a different one. So this is the one that comes with Roadbuster. Let's zoom in a bit here. I just want to show you some of the detailing on this guy. They all have new heads, so they don't use any of the Combaticon heads, which is great. At least that was different. So they retooled the head, and the rest of the body is pretty much the same as the Combaticons, except for the head. It's been changed. Looks very cool in this case. Love that blue. So there you go, there's a Roadbuster. Put him aside. This back down. Next up, Twin Twist. Woo, Twin Twist. So a Twin Twist, which is a repaint of Brawl. Same thing. Twin Twist comes with this super gun here, which is actually where you would get the name of Twin Twist, because he has this gun with the two turning spikes, the two turning drills. So just like the original Twin Twist had. So very cool. Go a little closer on this guy. Show you some of the coloring. Again, the Autobot blue in the eyes. And then some here in the chest area. And on the sides. And in the back there, it's got a nice orange Autobot decal there. Some more blue highlights there. His face, again, totally different than Brawl's face. Very cool. Alright. We'll move on to Whirl. Whirl, who is based on the Whirl from Generation 1, was a helicopter, along with Roadbuster, part of the deluxe Transformers that were made by Bandai. Also made GoBots. So if we switch around his arm here a bit. Well, be able to spin this thing a little anyway. It's like vortex. Close it down. This guy comes with a weapon as well, which is this thing, like a special weapon. He also comes with his blades, just like Vortex did in the Bruticus version. He comes with this gun here, which here I can pop it here and show you. Pops out and it spins. It whirls around, whirl, whirl. Pretty cool. And get a little bit of close-ups. Show you the paint apps. That extra blue there. As you can see, there's almost should be an Autobot logo there, but there's none. Kind of weird. Would have been one in the mold anyway. There is one on the sides here, the orange one. And then some more blue accents a little bit everywhere. And the Shockwave-ish face. Alright. Another guy that's adopting the orange. First time Transformer, Impactor. Who is the repaint of Onslaught in this group. Also the leader, I would assume, or should be anyway. Who also has the head inside here of Ruination. I can't get over the name Ruination for these guys. Heroic Autobot Ruination. It just doesn't sound right. Alright, so this guy's weapon, this thing here, it's probably the bigger of the weapons. It's a missile launcher. Or harpoon, I should say. There, that's all it does. Ah, these things just don't shoot far anymore. Watch it, you might miss it. There we go. Put that back in. Put this aside. Get a few close-ups of this guy. When this guy was first announced, I think it was pretty much about a year ago, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get this guy for sure because, well, I'm a sucker for repaints of some people, especially these guys, because they've all have new heads, so they're like really like new bots. They're Autobots, which is okay, but they got that blue, all that blue, and I love the blue, so I had to get them. Look at that, 2 Autobot logos in a row. Look at that, orange and then blue. Interesting. And again, a new face on this guy. Again, all those nice blue accents everywhere. And then there we have Ruination's face. Autobot Ruination. I can't get with that. Alright. Last, and certainly not least, is my favorite looking one of the gang. Which is Topspin. And you can guess the reason why I actually like this guy. Because of all the blue. One thing I love about sky blue, I love sky blue when it's mixed with white. It's even better, and this guy does that perfectly with the face. His face just looks great. This guy just looks awesome. He, as well, comes with his own little weapon here, which is a saw. It's kind of cool though that it actually comes out and it spins. It's neat. And he also has his 2 guns that he came with when in the Bruticus set. Well, not him, but who Blastoff came with. So let's get some close-ups of this guy. I just love the look of this guy's face. The white, the silver, and the blue eyes. It's beautiful. The silver on the sides here really pops those engines. And the blue and orange on the white. Almost reminiscent of Edmonton Oiler colors. So beautiful. So beautiful. We got an orange Autobot logo on the back here. Right there. And his face, I mean, look at that. Very, very cool. Very cool. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to transform these guys into vehicle mode and then take a look at them. Alright, so here they are in vehicle mode. Here is Twin Twist. Looks very cool. Very awesome. This gun goes right in here. Very, very neat. Very cool. You can actually switch the weapons over, like, I can actually get this thing out. Jeez. You can pop it out. It's kind of hard to do with your nails. And you can actually take the additional gun here and actually put that on top if you really wanted to. To make it some kind of uber drilling tank. You can do this with all these guys. You can take their weapons and attach them in different places. I mean, kind of like a mismatch, hodgepodge of accessories. So here's Roadbuster, the repaint of Swindle. Looks nice. It was a little tight there. This gun's up here too. You can have it on or take it off. Whatever you want to do. Very nice. We have Vortex here. Well, not Vortex, I should say Whirl. Jeez. Spin his blades. I think, yeah, it's the only way to have these like that. I can probably push it in more. Yeah, like that, to make them spin a little better. See? Awesome. Very, very cool. Got his weapons here. Again, you can take these off if you want to, his blades. Looks great. For him as well, I mean, you can just basically plug in any of the accessories, any of the guns. I mean, you can take like the gun here for Whirl, and if you want to, and plug it in on the side here, like with any of these pegs, like this. See? And just have this going if you want to. Your choice, whatever you want to do. So Whirl. Then the supposed leader of the group, Impactor. This one, transformation, this guy kind of weird. I know I'm probably messing it up in the back here, but it's just kind of hard to transform. But still looks cool, nonetheless. It rolls pretty well. All that nice blue detailing. Very, very cool. And last, and certainly not least, my favorite. Topspin. Look at the blue, isn't it awesome? Oh, it's so awesome. So this guy again looks very, very cool. He's got his guns here on the sides, right there. And you can take them out. What they do though, they lock like this piece here, the wing, and they lock on the side here, like with two. So it's kind of cool. Kind of locks it in place, so the wings won't come out. They can normally tend to pop out, not with the guns on. It's kind of cool. Anyways, we'll take them out for now. Alright. So there. Alright, so we're going to merge this guy into Ruination Awaken. And here is Ruination assembled. There's several different ways you can transform this guy, like a whole bunch of them. You can mismatch all the limbs in all the different places. I just kept him transformed closer to the way Bruticus was, even though the packaging shows him a little different here. If you look at the packaging here, you'll see that the two that I have as legs are actually the two on the arms, and the other two that are the arms here are the feet. Well, no, wait. Yeah, that's right. So I kind of did a reverse. But if you look on the side of the packaging here, you'll see that Ruination is actually done up just like Bruticus. So yeah. So in the end, who's right? Who's wrong? Who knows? Who knows? But here we have the man, the myth, the legend, Ruination. Love the way he looks. Colors are awesome. There's so many different choices for weapons too with this guy, especially when you consider all these other weapons here. You could all like mismatch them together and arm him in his hands here. So pretty cool. Turn him around here. Ooh, he's doing the splits. Let's close his legs up a bit here. I don't want him to fall. This will do. Alright. So get a look at the back here. Looks awesome. Very, very, very cool. Looks like he's walking forward now. So this is the way that I'm going to keep him transformed. This is the way that I like him. See the detailing, the colors. Guy looks great. An awesome use of the mold. Kind of reminds me of the whole G2 Bruticus thing. I thought that was pretty clever. This is pretty clever too. Actually a really good use of the mold. Although I still don't believe that a Ruination named robot could be an Autobot. Whatever. Get over that. Guy looks cool. The face. Total new face here. That looks really sharp. Look at that. Kind of reminds me of the heads of the old Micromaster Junior combiners there. Pretty sharp. So this guy definitely gets an A from me. He's Bruticus with a whole lot of extra weapons. So very neat. Very, very cool. So that concludes my review of Transformer Generations Ruination Awaken. Until next time, guys, take care. Later.